This is a toxic Minecraft server owner, and I'm going to be banning him from his own server. But first, I need to explain why I'm doing this. Quick disclaimer, do not send hate to anyone in this video. We're all just friends playing Minecraft at the end of the day. So the thing that led to all of this was something so small I thought was a one-off thing. I wanted to build an auto mine on the server because I'm so lazy, which uses one small thing that could cause a bit of mayhem within the server. TNT duping, which I thought would not be too big of an issue, but since it was something he had to actually go to the server and click a button, he had to set up a whole voting system for it, which was good, so everyone could fairly vote to see if this could a fair thing that could be enabled. But one off thing that happened, I actually started getting votes. Majority of people that played the server actually voted for it, but there was a ton of people who don't play the Minecraft server but voted on the poll. A quick important thing to note is that this is a server with a Minecraft server, not a Minecraft only server. So this was kind of odd. I tried bringing it up to him, but he said maybe he'd remove the non-votes, but he didn't care after a few seconds. Why would he do all of this just to rig the vote against us? I searched wide and far for an answer. Maybe it was from times from other games. I never played with this guy before, but it's my first time ever meeting him. I have no clue what could be fueling this guy's hatred. Except for one thing. At the start of the server, I kept on going to his base and stealing his crafting tables and building crafting table builds near his base. And if we look at the dates from when we griefed the base, June 15th, and the day the poll was ran was June 16th. So there has to be a small correlation there. But honestly, it's most likely a nothing burger, and I'm just overthinking it. As time passed and it didn't seem like much was happening until 2 weeks later when I need to buy a ton of gunpowder for fun things, but they were charging lots of diamonds for it. And as the grinder I am, I used performance enhancing texture pack to help me acquire the diamonds needed to purchase the gunpowder, which I thought I could do without anyone noticing. But wait a second. Reverse. Pause. Zoom in. This guy installed a plugin to detect X-raying. Who does that? This isn't some big SMP, it's a small chill SMP. But I had snuck away my diamonds and purchased the gunpowder without the owner noticing. Which then I did mess around a teeny tiny bit, but it wasn't that much. But this might have lowered his trust in me a tiny bit. But let's hope it's not that big of a deal on the hate meter, compared to me messing around with his backrooms area. So I was just sneaking out in his base because I was bored, and I found the entire backrooms just sitting there in his basement. And I go up to him and try helping him out with the materials, but he just keeps TPing me away to other people, which is kind of annoying because he could just ask me to leave like any other person, and he's always messing around with the admin powers with me. He did tell me to keep the backrooms thing a secret, but I decided to show it to my teammate anyways.
I can water bucket clutch.
I did not.
Wait, I have a lighter, never mind, okay.
Welcome to the backrooms. A quick little introduction is needed here. This is my teammate, Toast. He's a very big grinder on the server, and I also take all his stuff, but that's fine. He is probably the most important person in this video, and you'll see why. We're getting backrooms.
Not getting.
Not playing Cap'n Crunch? I'm not hearing anything. Do you hear anything? Let's play it.
You need the VC mod.
Well, what are you hearing?
The goofy ass music that he showed me before.
Let's TikTok edit, bro. Let's TikTok edit. Dude, carpet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we can't do it now. If we can't, but wait. Are they forgiven? Are they forgiven? No.
No, he asked for the crafting tables from me and I gave him it.
Oh, he could have got his own crafting tables? Disgusting.
Yeah, he didn't get his own. He didn't get his own. Yo, we put in this chest? We put in this chest?
Now you might be confused by what we're talking about him being forgiven. Yesterday, Toast gunpowder mysteriously disappeared, and the owner installed a plugin just to detect stuff like this, and it mysteriously just doesn't work for us. Remember how I mentioned Toast was a grinder? Well, for his new farm, and the thing that led to this entire video existing, he needs something to be turned on in the settings. And remember what happened last time he needed something to turn on the settings? He made another poll. The owner made another whole poll just for something that was going to affect anybody, and he was just going to chill in Toast's area. And we were not going to lose this time. So we started putting up our advertisement around spawn. Reward 1 netherite. 1 netherite.
What? It's not gonna work, bro.
Why are you so much bigger than me?
I'm I'm elevated one block.
You look massive, bro. Look, have you ever seen like the only people that's online have voted? The people that I've never seen online.
4 people total,
Uh,
right?
what's
4
it
people
called?
total.
Vote yes in QODT ends when poll. Okay, I've put 3 of the signs up so far. As much as we tried with the signs, it wasn't going to work. And at the same time, the owner deleted our base, which is why there's a big base won't spawn. We spent countless hours grinding over 5,000 crafting tables for the base, and it was deleted with 1 snap. Look at everyone I know. They maybe played 1 or 2 max. 1 or twice max. Now, all we have to do is wait for morning and see what the results are going to be for the poll. We had lost yet again at the vote for a change that wouldn't affect anyone. After the poll, we checked the votes, and we saw multiple people that have never logged on the server, people who had logged on once and left. The vote that sealed that it was rigged, someone that joined the server, and within the first few minutes they were in the server, they voted no to the poll. After this moment is when I decided that I'm not going to let him just push me around and let everything go his way. I was going to do something about it. I started looking for good chunk bans to use to permanently ban the owner, before finding out with a shulker full of sign book and quills and 20 Unicode characters, don't need a massive design. Instead, you can use a shelf and that works. I've shot gold and I instantly logged on the server to grab the materials. Halfway through grinding, I couldn't stop thinking about what if I was going too far, and what if all he needed was a quick reminder of how unfair it was. Maybe that was the trick for permanently banning him, and that would help those guys farm up and running. So I decided this would be the last chance I'd give him to either try doing the right thing or stay on his side. So I brainstormed for a little fun thing me and the owner could do to try convincing him to move the inactive votes, and I added on a little game mode me and Toast played, which I thought would be kinda fun. Creeper PvP. It may not sound that serious, but it's actually pretty fun to play, so I tried getting him on it, but I should realize how big of a mistake this would be. I had spent 30 minutes sitting there trying to convince him to log on the server, which isn't even 4% of how long this video has taken to edit so far. I spent 15 hours editing my first video, so if you're enjoying it so far, please subscribe to help me out. After the 30 minutes, he reluctantly says yes and says I need to pay him another ingot to play, which I avoid doing, and I send her the server IP, which then takes him another 10 minutes to hop on the server. So we start. He pretty much just threw all of the rounds, even blowing himself up, and I shoot the question after the game, but my mic wasn't recording, but it went like this. Hey, so about those inactive votes? He just didn't care. Yeah, so after 40 plus minutes, he just leaves and I'm just so done with this guy. He's manipulated votes, up abused, lied to us, deleted our builds, and now just wasted nearly an hour of my day. So that was it. I was getting real tired of this guy and I waited for everyone to log off to start. Placing the final book inside the shulker, I left to go back to my base to log off the server to avoid the chunk ban. I would check if anyone has been affected by the chunk ban by going into the Discord server where they had a live chat feature, and in it you can see people's messages. So all I have to do is wait, but I don't have to wait too long. After everything the owner has done to me and my team, I've finally gotten back from by permanently banning him from the server that he owns. I logged on the server to see how things are going. By putting my render distance and simulation distance to 2 and 5, I won't be affected by the chunk ban as I wasn't loading that area in. An important thing to note on why I'm reacting shocked is because I haven't told anyone besides my teammate that I've done this. So I decided to do some tests and see how far I can go into the chunk, and the chunk is perfectly within the owner's base. And I'm able to leave the chunk ban because I'm on the border of the chunk ban. If I was deep inside, I would be stuck there forever. The funniest part is that the chicken machine from the end spawning in chickens into spawn was causing the issues. So they had me killing a ton of chickens, but they had no idea it was because of a chunk ban. After finding the border of the chunk ban, a player named Skill started mapping a layout of where the chunk ban is, and I saw the perfect chance at opportunity. After they were away, I was going to move all the blocks 2 blocks ahead, so if they just go to the border, they'd actually get banned instead. But even after I chunk banned him, he found a way out with command, but I wouldn't let that stop my fun. So we rigged the vote, but like if you do this one thing, we'll unrig it, you know? Dude, no! No, 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 drop it, drop it. Just keep it away, keep it away. Keep it away. Wait. Oh, my legs. Did you see that again? Do you think he saw me? Do you think he saw me? Do you think he saw me?
Yeah, he saw you. He saw you.
Oh no, it's not bad, bro, man. Bro, oh my god, I thought he banned me. I thought he banned me because I left the game instead of what the heck? What did he TP me into the zone? He TP me. Are you watching? Sorry, Logan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I up there?
Well, you're deep in there.
What did my?
This is what happens when you abuse up.
Well, trust me. It may seem like I lost by the owner escaping the chunk ban, but I didn't. I never wanted to stoop down to his level by putting my self-interest over others. By leaving the chunk ban there, I'll be putting my self-interest over the server owner being unable to really go through spawn, over all the innocent people that are just caught in the crossfire. So afterwards, while I distracted Skittles, toasted an anti-chunk ban mod and removed the chunk ban, then I spawned to be a safe place for everyone to go through again. This video has taken me nearly 30 hours, and if you're at the end, you probably enjoyed it, so subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.